Yes, it's me again. And I have some more notes from Miss Lady. Miss Lady is just full of all types of things. Um, but the thing that I like most about Miss Lady is she's getting these things out. She's talking about these things. And in talking about these things, she said her number one thing is to ensure that she lets somebody know, even if it's in her immediate circle, that some of those thoughts you have, I've had. Some of those experiences that you have had, I have also had. That some of the places that you have been, I've also been. That I'm a girl or a woman just like you. Even though people see me differently now, Miss Lady said, even though they think that when they see me, this is how I woke up. No, there was a journey that has taken place and that is still taking place that allows me to be able to wake up this way, and that allows me to be able to share my thoughts and my feelings and my past experiences with everyone. She said, no matter what, I still want people to know and understand that, be it I'm living the way they think I should be living, or be it I'm living the way that I'm supposed to be living or not supposed to be living, that this entire thing, this entire space has been a journey. That my road to Damascus, my name change, has all been a journey, and that God has been in the midst of this journey. Whether you believe in God or not, I can't do anything about that. But I can tell you that Miss Lady believes in God, and she said that God gets the glory no matter what takes place, no matter how you might see her. She said, today you might see me dancing, you might hear me say a curse word, you might see me smoking, you might see me with a drink in my hand. She said, but I want you to know that no matter what, God is in control and in the midst of everything that has taken place for me. So again, with that being said, I want to tell you something that Miss Lady told me. She said she happened to look at something one day, and the lady was talking about things that she did when in survivor mode. And she said that one of the things that she knows that she did when in survivor mode, or one of the things that she thought when she was in survivor mode, is that she had to tell everybody about herself, about her past. Anybody that she would meet, she would want to explain to them why, about this and about that and about this and about that, to see if they wanted to accept her as a friend. She was always filling out applications for friendships. She was always filling out applications to be in certain spaces. She said when in survivor mode, she always thought that she couldn't go in certain stores, that she couldn't shop in certain places because she was in survivor mode, and she didn't think that she was enough, that she had the right to be in those places. With being in survivor mode, she said that there would be times that it could be time to get ready to get dressed. And the one desire that she would always have is, God, please let me grab hold to the doorknob so that I can just make it out the door. With being in survivor mode, she always had to try and make sure she looked a certain way, did a certain thing, spoke a certain way, acted a certain way, because she didn't know what it was like to just be herself. When in survivor mode, she agreed to a lot of things that she never wanted to agree to. She agreed to the things that people said about her when she didn't want to. She agreed to the way people treated her when she didn't want to. To show you what she meant about survivor mode, she said one time in a relationship, she had a spouse that told her, you're no better than the second-hand things that I bring to you. You're no better than those things. She said he told her that because one day she decided that she no longer wanted to accept hand-me-down things that he was bringing to her, because when she did things for him, she paid for them, she bought them, she went in a store. And on this particular day, she decided that she didn't want him to give her things that he had found out in the street, things that he had found in abandoned buildings. And when she finally got up enough courage to speak up and say, I don't want that, he told her, you have the nerve to not want anything second hand when you're second and third hand yourself. She said that hit in the pit of her stomach. And in that very moment, she couldn't even respond. She was frozen. She was frozen. She was frozen. She said at another instance, she allowed someone to tell her that all I need to get over you is another you. The exact words were, all I need in order to get over you is another piece of pussy. They let her know that, hey, you're not that important. I could do away with you at any given point in time. She froze again. See, the thing that people don't understand about trauma in early years development, you can stay in trauma for a long time and not even know that that's what's going on. And when you're in that thing, your survival mode, your strategies, your thoughts, your process about yourself, she said, is completely different from what other people may be thinking. Other people may see you as a warrior, not knowing that the warrior has been hit and hit hard. Not knowing that every day is a struggle to survive, that every day is a struggle for you to show up for you, let alone for others. She told me that there was another time that she asked a question. And the question was, do you want to be here? Do you want to be with me? And he told her he didn't know. Because at the time he was dating someone else, and he said he didn't know. He had to figure out what he wanted to do. Isn't that something? And so because he didn't know what he wanted to do, she allowed him to still stay there with her. Instead of saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to help you make the decision. I'm going to let you go. She said there was another time that he was dating, and he had been dating this other woman. And in the process of him dating this other woman, she decided to pick up the phone and call the other lady. And wow, to her surprise, the other lady had an earful for her. Because, see, she had been taking care of that man. She had been putting money in his pocket. She had been dressing him. She had been putting gas in his car. She had been making a lot of sacrifices that she wasn't even making for herself to prove that she was enough, to prove that she was worthy to receive his love. See what you do when you don't know better, when you're in survival mode? She said in calling the other woman, she could never forget what that woman told her that day that she called her, because the other woman was also paying bills. But what the other woman told her that day, she remembered. She said the other woman told her, I love that man with all my heart, my mind, my body, and my soul. And if it was any more to love him with, I'd love him with that too. She said, wow. She said, but yet that man asked her to marry her. And in that man asking her to marry her, she felt like, wow. Wow, he asked to marry me. Of all people, he asked to marry me. Oh my God. What a privilege it is for me to get married to him. That he was the privilege, that he was the prize. When in all actuality, she was the gift and didn't even know it. One thing the lady said is that when you don't know your worth, somebody else knows that you don't know your worth. Be careful of how you treat yourself in survival mode and how you allow others to treat you. Pay attention. Please pay attention, is what Miss Lady said. She said, oh, I'm not hurt by it anymore. She said if I was still hurt by it, I don't think I would be able to talk about it as openly as I am able to talk about it now. She said, but I'm talking about it because there's some woman out there that needs to know. Baby, Miss Lady said, you are the prize. You are the prize. You are the gift. Know that when you walk in any room. Know that when you walk down the street. Know that wherever you go, that you are the gift. Until we get an opportunity to talk again, Miss Lady said, I love you, and no matter what, God gets the glory.